Hello and welcome to all the ghouls and vampires out there. I'm Joe. Here's another 5-minute reviews for you all. Howling 4. And before we start, I just want to quickly shout out my own book, Victor Tempestson, which is basically if Sir Gawain ended up having to clash with Frankenstein's monster in a philosophical and physical battle, so I thought that was pretty cool. Anyways, it's a very short novella, 70 pages or so. It's available on Kindle now. Do get your own copy. Anyways, Howling 4 starts with a LA working couple who clearly enjoy the high life there, having to move to the countryside where the female lead ends up having to struggle with the whole there are werewolves all about and they like to take a bite out of people. Now, the story is a little more complex than that, as you have her moving into a more natural archetypal role as a kind of almost Earth Mother figure. She is increasingly much more rural in her nature and perception of things. Her husband is increasingly more and more urban. At least this seems to be the vibe that you get in the film. And so there's a growing separation of sorts between their perception of the world and how they react to events. She ends up taking an attitude that she trusts in her own senses, her own intuition, and whatnot. He does not trust her judgment. But then at the end, after he gets a bite taken out of him, he learns his lesson. But he's also suspicious of his friend Tom, who seems a little into her. And she, on the other hand, seems to kind of like Tom a little too much. But at the same time, I don't get the impression she's the sort to go behind her husband's back. So overall, we get here an interesting character dynamic. The husband's also fairly suspicious of his wife's best friend, who's a lesbian, who might be into her. So, and given how she seems a little pretty and very nice, who could blame him for being a little suspicious because she seems like a keeper. On the other hand, he takes it to pretty big proportions. That said, he leaves her alone all the time, so this is much more a movie about her. And honestly, this movie is really good. I went in expecting the previous 3 movies and not really being keen on it. I came out really liking this movie. This is a good movie. I have a hard time criticizing it. It's more atmospheric than anything else, and it's a slow burning film with a slow burning tension towards the werewolves. It doesn't just reveal them automatically, it saves them for later in the final act and hints at them throughout the film. I really like this. So I'm going to have to give this one a solid 2.5. Better yet, yeah, 2.5 seems solid to me. Out of 0 to 4, this is above average. I really hope Howling 5 ends up really good. This has restored my faith for this franchise. Weirdly enough. I don't say weirdly enough because I honestly didn't expect this. This is an unexpected delight. So, I was proven wrong. I'm quite happy with that. I'm often happy when I'm proven wrong. Anyways, don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button, and to also go check out Victor Tempestson out on Kindle. And do take care, everyone.